Let's vibe, let's roll, let's get it. Whoa, shawty showing out, throwing on the dance floor. Fashion killer, huh? You don't give a fuck what a nigga gotta say or a bitch. What?
Hey guys, it's Naimahrae and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button to join the fam, because we stay litty over here, you feel me? And if you're a returning viewer, hey, how y'all doing on this lovely day? As you can tell by the title of this video, I am going to be doing a chit chat get ready with me, which I have not done in a little minute. And what inspired this video, okay, was a comment that got left on my last video, I think it was my last video, about, okay, I graduated, so now what? And I'll leave a comment up there so y'all can see what I'm saying. So I decided to do a little video for all my postgraduates out there, the people who graduated, this past semester, who are kind of struggling a little bit, because I was there, okay, and I know how you feel, and it's not easy, okay, but it gets better. So this is just gonna be that and like a little life update, and I'm also filming a new video for like my intro. It's not gonna be my whole intro, but I'm just filming a video for the intro. You know what, y'all see it when y'all see it, okay? It might be at the beginning of this video. Shoot, I don't know yet. But that's pretty much what we're gonna do today. Y'all, I'm like so tired, but we powering through, okay? But I don't wanna ramble too much, so let's just go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so if you've been following my channel for a minute, you know that I use all the same makeup products for the most part. Nothing really changes, so I'm not gonna be telling you guys the products that I'm using because most of them are gonna be the same. Very basic, don't really know what I'm doing. But anyways, I already primed my face and did my eyebrows off camera, as you guys can tell. Post-grad life, that's what we're talking about. So you done graduated college. What you doing now? Okay, now I have discussed a lot of post-grad stuff on my channel. I have a lot of post-grad videos up. I will link them in the description box in case you want to go watch those too. And I'll be real with y'all, like, so far, for me, it's just like, it really just depends what you're doing. Because like some people get a job right out of college, some people don't. I happen to be one of those people who didn't. But I'm just here to let you know it's a lot, like it's very common if like you graduated and you did not have a job. Like it's a very, very common thing that happens like all the time. Like a lot of college people, they graduate and they don't have a job, and then sometimes they don't even end up finding a job in their field. Like they have a degree, and like for example, I have one in marketing, and they end up finding like a job in like, I don't know, some other thing that doesn't really have much to do with the degree. Marketing was a bad example because it's kind of broad, but y'all get my point. So it kind of just depends. So like I said, you have those people who went and got a job. You have some people who are interning. And then you have people like me who are just like taking it day by day, living life. I'm just gonna relate this back to my experience really. When I graduated college, I was kind of depressed because one, I graduated in the middle of a pandemic, like literally at the height of it, like the height of the pandemic. The people who graduated like this year, what is this, 2020? Yeah, the people who graduated this year, like you guys graduated in the pandemic, but you guys still got graduations. Like the world didn't shut down on you, like so it's slightly a little different. But essentially you still graduated during the pandemic, so times is hard, so I get it. And I'm gonna just be real, like really all you could do is, because I got really depressed last year because I couldn't seem to find a job, but I was also having issues in my personal life, like as far as me like moving with apartment wise, and I bought a car, and then like the regular job that I worked to like fund my apartment and my car, like it was closing. I just had a lot going on, so it was a little different for me. But my advice to anybody who recently graduated college and is just feeling kind of down is just like, don't give up, you know, try to keep your spirits high and just like set a goal for yourself. Like I always set a goal for myself to like apply for like maybe like 2 jobs a week, 1 job a week, because you don't want to overwhelm yourself. Like doing it every day is great if you can handle that, but like I found that when I was like searching for jobs like every single day, it was overwhelming me and it was stressing me out because it was like, oh my gosh, it's like all this stuff and I can't seem to find something that's right for me. Nobody's calling me back, blah, 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 blah. So I recommend applying to like at least 1 or 2 jobs like a week, just so you're like still feeling like productive and everything. And then also, depending on what your major was, I don't really know. Like I said, I was a marketing major, so you know, it's a little different for me because marketing is very broad. And I want to do social media marketing, so I've also been taking like I've been trying to learn other things outside of like what I learned in school, like Google Analytics and I don't know, user experience. Like Google has some really good course things that you could take online. I know some of them are free, some of them you have to pay for. All right. As an entire firebug. Okay. Some of them are free, some of them you have to pay for. It just depends on what you want to do. So if you type them in, Google courses, Google classes, Google Analytics, whatever the case may be, they'll come up. They'll come up, just know. So I recommend like, you know, just learning things like that you couldn't learn in school, you know, do what you can. And then like, I don't know, it's just, I know it sounds very cliche, but you just have to like stay optimistic about the whole process because I'm be honest, I feel like last year, like the reason why I was so down in the dumps about it was because of my situation, kind of. Like the job that I had was supposed to be funding me, literally was about to close, and I just felt like I didn't know where I was supposed to go and everything. But you know, even if you want to get a better paying like regular job that you have now just to keep you afloat until you can get to your field, or this also works too. If you like want to work for a company, sometimes you can grow from within. So you could start with them as just a regular person and just like move up as time goes on. So I recommend that too. But honestly, there's not really a set guidebook because everybody's post-grad experience is so different. But the one thing that most people have in common is that they can't seem to find a job, aka me. So like I said, my advice to you is just keep applying, you know, apply every day if you can mentally withstand that. I couldn't do it. If not, apply 1 to 2 jobs a week. Like if you get bored, just be like, let me scroll through LinkedIn or something. Like that's what I would recommend doing. Other than that, I can't really tell you what to do with postgrad. Some people go back to school. Like, I mean, that's what you want to do. And like, don't box yourself in when it comes to looking for a job either. Like if you see something that's like an internship for what you want to do and it's a paid internship, I would say go for it. Just because some internships obviously like, you know, they can lead to like full-time positions. So I would definitely like be like, yeah, like go for it. Obviously you want a full-time position coming out of college, but you know, for whatever reason, these places want 10 years of experience as if you didn't just graduate. So, but we're gonna get to that one day. I definitely recommend that. Yeah, I think that's kind of it. I don't know. I feel like that was bad advice, guys. I'm trying. I told y'all I'm tired and I don't know, doing makeup and trying to talk is a little on the difficult side. I ain't gonna cap. But anyways, that's beside the point. I guess on to me. So my life's pretty much still going the same. No, I'm kidding. I'm not, I think last time I gave you guys an update, I was kind of depressed. I think I'm still looking for a job. I still am looking for a job, but the current job that I have now, they pay decent and I'm not, like, I like the place. Like, I'm happy with it. You know, we're not in danger of like closing down anytime soon. So that's good. Hold on, y'all, this powder. So yeah, pretty much I have a job that I enjoy now. And it pays more than my last job. It's doing what I needed to do, gets my bills paid. So there's that. Like I just said, I usually tend to apply for like 1 to 2 jobs a week. And I also have recently started networking, like reaching out and networking with other people who are like doing what I would like to do, just so I could get like a feel of like, oh, like how did you get where you're at? And that's another good tip that you can do too. I use LinkedIn, I believe. I use LinkedIn to reach out to most of the people that I reached out to. I had the help of my old manager. She was like, oh, you need to do this, Naimah. And so she helped me like craft a way to like send a message to them and just be like, hey, like, you know, I would love to do an informative interview with you and blah, blah, blah. And the informative interview really pretty much just helps you like learn about them, learn about how they got where they were. Do they have any advice? What do I need to know since I'm going in this field? It's actually really helpful and I recommend like people do it. And this is coming from somebody who's very antisocial and shy. Like, I would be super duper nervous for these interviews, but I'm so happy that I did them. And like, then on top of that, it's just good to have them as a connection, just in case like, you know, you want to reach back out, you have a question about something or whatever the case may be. I know one of the people that I talked to had encouraged me to make a portfolio, which I was like, a portfolio, because like, I'll be honest, y'all, like I make my channel graphics, but I don't make my intro. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But I make my own channel graphics, I make my own thumbnails, and I don't feel like my thumbnails are like top notch. You know, they not up there, you feel me? I feel like they could be better, but my channel graphics are okay, in my opinion. They do what I need them to do. That's all that matters to me. But she encouraged me to make a portfolio because I've been doing like social media stuff for my job that I'm at now and everything. So she was like, yeah, just make a portfolio. So I did that, and like, you know, I don't know. I just feel like it's really helpful. So I recommend that, but that's what's been going on with me. I'm getting ready to move again. I know y'all like, Naimah, you move like every year. Yep, in and out them dorms, in and out of that student residence apartment, leaving this place because y'all know, like, I don't really like the lighting in here. I don't know if y'all knew that, but I don't really like the lighting in this apartment. It's very, there's a gnat in here and it's driving me insane. I don't like the lighting in this apartment. It's very dark in the living room. Like if I go in there right now, it looks pitch black. Like it's a perfect place to have a movie day, but I want natural lighting. Y'all always know I have struggled with my lighting. I don't have nowhere really to film. Like I can't hang up my backdrop because, so that's pretty much what's going on with me. Like I'm just getting ready to move again, working, looking for a job still. And I'm also trying to build my social media platform, of course. So that's kind of really all that I've been up to. I've been very I don't know, it's not like, I don't know, I just feel like I haven't really like done that much that I needed to like update you guys about. But that's pretty much all that's going on with me. I feel like I've said that like 20 times. Y'all are probably like, yeah, Naimah, we get it, that's all that's going on with you, your life is boring. But I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. I think that's really it. I definitely recommend to all my post-grads out there, like I get it, I know it's hard, you're probably going to go through a period of depression. I'm just going to be honest, people go through post-grad depression, that's normal. If yours gets really bad, I do recommend getting help because there's nothing wrong with that either. But post-grad depression, I want to say it's normal because I feel like most people go through it unless you just happen to graduate and you have a job. But just always remember that you are in control of your situation. So like just work towards what you're trying to get at, if that makes sense. I hope that made sense. Like if you want to be a nurse, try to work to being a nurse. If you want to be in the marketing field, go work towards being in the marketing field. Be on LinkedIn every day, be on Indeed. There's plenty of little jobs websites. I use LinkedIn, Indeed. I use Generation Hired, which is powered by Her Campus, so check that out. What other one? I feel like I use another one, but I can't think of it. I think those are like the main ones that and I use Handshake, which I know most schools, like they have like a Handshake connected to like their login. I would advise, because you can still use your login after you graduate, I would advise logging on to Handshake and seeing what they have too. I don't always find things on there, but I mean, it's just so you have options, because what's on LinkedIn might not be on Indeed, and what's on Generation Hired might not be on either of those two. Then what's on Handshake might not be on anything. So, you know, it just depends. There are a lot of internships on Handshake, and I advise everybody stay away from unpaid internships, bro, because first of all, you graduated college. Like, why are you going for an unpaid internship unless you just really love what you do? Because you deserve to be paid. Okay, you got a degree, you deserve to be paid. Then the other thing I also want to say is, when you apply, if you choose to apply for internships, make sure that they accept people who are out of college. Most internships only take people who are still in college or like master's students and blah blah blah. I can't talk and put eyeliner on, so I'm just going to stop for a second. Sorry guys. So make sure you watch out for that too, because it's just like, well, dang, because I know I got rejected from an internship because I had already graduated. Now, I personally think they should leave internships open to, or at least they should have like a certain subset of like internships for people who recently graduated too, just because it's like, we don't have no experience either. We just have a degree. I mean, granted, let me not speak for everybody. Some people do have experience. I don't have no experience either, but I just have a degree. So, you know, that's just my personal opinion on that. Those are all my tips for everybody who's post-grad. That's my little life update of everything that's been going on in my life. I really didn't want this video to be super duper long. This is not the end of the video. I'm actually about to finish my makeup on camera because y'all see my hair is already done. I just have it tucked behind my ears. I just wanted to go for something like wavy, not like curly, because my hair is like still kind of freshly washed and it doesn't really hold curls that well when it's freshly washed and flowy. So I'm gonna time lapse this and finish my makeup, and I'm gonna show you guys the finished product. Okay guys, excuse my mirror and excuse my background, but this is the fit, something simple. Deanna told me to wear black because it's gonna be like on a purple wall, but this is my face. Wait, hold on, let me flip the camera because y'all not seeing the details. Y'all not seeing them, so hold on. This is my face, okay? Look good? I look good. Y'all, my foundation, it just always ends up looking like my skin, and I don't know how. Because I be looking crazy through it to get ready with me. I know I do. Y'all ain't gotta lie. I already know. But yeah, so this is the finished look. I'm super excited. My closet's very open. Don't be looking at my closet, y'all. It's a little messy. But yeah. Oh, okay, sorry. I got hair in my eye. All of these things happen to me. And smile. I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you guys leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media, which is always in the description box down below at naimahrae. And make sure you follow me on TikTok too. I don't have a TikTok social tag, but it's in the description box. If you guys have any tips for postgraduate, shoot, or for me, please let me know in the comments down below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.
I want a chick that grind on a 9 to 5. Oh, she in them college books trying to get a rise. But tonight I'm just trying to have a good